Hey guys, Coach Kimmy here. Don't forget, you're a winner. You've always been a winner. You'll always be a winner. Today, I want to teach you about color. How to know what's a cool color, what's a warm color, and the foundations of becoming an expert colorist. Do you want to learn how to become an expert colorist? Stay tuned and stay with me, and I'm going to give you a foundation, because you need to know it from the beginning so that you can put things together in your head. And I'm going to show you, so I'm going to go through these colors to show you what's warm, what's cool, and I'm going to show you a color book. All right, so this one is one of my favorite, and let me just explain why. Because it's going to show you how much color is in there that made that color. Okay, that one, that one, that one. All of them have it underneath. It is so brilliant that they did this with this color book. Amazing. So I'm going to teach you how to become an expert colorist. This is so effective and so important to understand, because a lot of people don't understand the theory of color. You can't learn color if you don't know the foundation of it. So that's why it's super important to just give you a quick little background. And this is how I always want you to think of hair when you're doing color. Okay, first you're gonna know your three primary colors. You know how you cannot forget these? Strawberries, blueberries, and bananas. Okay, a very easy way to remember what primary colors are. Now listen, in that book that I just showed you, it shows you how much blue, how much red, and how much yellow created that color. Now that's your primary colors. Now I'm gonna show you your secondary colors. Purple, green, and orange. Now, how did I get that? Well, if you take a blue and a red, you make orange, which of course is copper. And then when you take blue and yellow, you get green. Isn't that cool? So that's your secondary colors. That means when you mix one of the first ones, you'll get the second color. And then you get every other color from all of those colors. Any color that you could ever imagine comes from these three colors. Any and every. Millions of colors all come from these three colors. And it doesn't mean you can't take a secondary color and then mix it with something else and make more, but it still comes from the first three primary colors. Super important to always remember: strawberries, blueberries, and bananas. Okay, you'll never forget your primary colors from this day forward. That's it. Now, I want to show you how you're going to use hair. Okay, like I want you to always think of construction paper. So when you have a canvas in front of you, and like, okay, let's take my color hair for example. I'm basically a level 6. I'm probably like a perfect 6, even with a little slight 7. So you have to know that I think of color as construction paper. If I have black hair and I'm gonna put red dye on that black hair, is it gonna be real red? No, but if I put that red on white paper, like if I highlighted my hair right now, those white pieces, and I put red on there, what color is it gonna look? It's gonna be red. Okay, if I put red on brown, what color is that gonna be? It's gonna be a red brown. Okay, will you see the red much from the black? Probably not. Probably a hue of the red. The red is not dark enough. The black is dominant. So I want you to think of dominant colors, things that are so strong. Black is just dominant. It's dominating over everything. Even if you put a little of this in there, you wouldn't even see it at all, right? But let me tell you, when you do a blue black, when you put blue in that black, you could see a hue that there's a little bit of blue in there, right? Or you could put a purple in that color black, right? That's why they call it a blue black, or you could have a purple black. It'll show a hue of this tone in this black. It's not gonna make it purple. If you put purple color on black hair, it's just not gonna do it. Because basically you gotta lighten the hair first to a level that this purple can actually make it, which first of all, you have to lift it to what color? If you put purple and yellow, is it gonna make purple? Probably not. And just mix. I want you to mix them so you can see. Take a color paint. You could take acrylic paints, you could take water paints, and start playing so that you could understand when you're toning and mixing color, you're gonna know how, because you have this understanding of, okay, if somebody wants purple and you lift their highlights up to yellow, is it gonna make it purple? No, it's not. But if you put those highlights, like my color hair, and I put purple on it, what color are we gonna get? We're gonna get purple highlights. Okay, so that's why it's so important to know the foundations of color to become a color expert. All right, so you're doing good. You're doing really good. So I want you to remember the foundation of the colors of hair. So you're always going to think you got a black piece of construction paper. That means if you're putting color on black hair, you have a brown piece of construction paper. If you're putting color on brown hair, what it's going to look like, and then light brown hair, and then even a lighter brown hair, and then you're going to go to red, and then you go to orange, and then you're going to go to yellow, and then you're going to go to almost white, and then you're going to go to white. Okay, think of construction paper when you are coloring hair, and I want to show you why. All right, and that's a cheat sheet for you, because I always think when I'm doing toners, and I always tell my girls this right away, think about what color you want those highlights to be lifted up to, right? So this way, whatever color you put on it, you can get, if you want purple hair, you want blue hair. If you want a beautiful caramel color, right? What color are you gonna put in there? So I wanna show you, these are the levels of hair. See, black, brown, brown, and it just gets a little lighter until 10. 10 is like really, really blonde. Now, the underneath pigment are these colors.